Let's catch up. Let's catch up, tell her. Yeah. Let's catch up.
Hi, and welcome back to Let's Catch Up with another episode with David, Vanessa, and DJ The Gift. Well, this time around, we're gonna do things a little bit more interesting. Like, I won't say by popular demand, but our demand, we want to introduce David, Vanessa, and Alfred. It sounded like you're gonna say DJ The Gift, right? Yeah. So with no more delay or anything, let's introduce our first guest, Vanessa, baby.
Hello. How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing, girl?
I'm good.
Yes. Okay. So today we're doing things a little bit different. You're usually on this side. Now you're on this side because I think the people deserve to know the person behind Vanessa, right?
Yeah, right.
To start things off, to make it simple words, like how would we describe Vanessa? I know it's the most difficult question.
Yeah, it's very difficult to answer that question. I'm a very easygoing girl.
You're easygoing, I would say outgoing too at the same time. Best of both worlds.
Yeah.
We put it like
A
that.
little bit of both. A good mix.
A good mix. Okay. So like a short history about you, you would say?
I'm born in Congo, but raised in Norway.
Raised in Norway.
Yeah. And I'm 21 years old.
21 years old. Live in Oslo.
Yeah.
Or lived in Oslo.
Yeah, I used to live in Oslo, but now I moved to Bergen.
Yeah.
In the summer.
In the summer.
Last year.
You love rain, right?
I just love rain every day. Yeah,
make it
rainy
rain.
days.
Hey. But hopefully money too, right?
I make it right, I make it right. I'm in this terror.
Yeah.
But anyway, yes, so today's topic, it will be about greed, jealousy, and hatred.
Interesting.
Which I would say most people have experienced in one way or the other, right? Agreeing. So like when it comes to like greed, would you say that you're a greedy person?
No, I wouldn't say that, because I like to share when I have something.
You share the little you have.
Yeah.
All the time.
No matter how small it is and how big it is, but I like to share.
You like to share. That's
Like, I don't like, for example, I don't like eating in front of people, like eating in front of you when you're not eating. That's
oh yeah, like that. Yeah. So you don't have the heart of a lion.
No.
You're eating a big meat there, and then somebody's just looking at you on
Yeah,
the side.
that's
Okay.
weird for me.
And that comes with hatred too.
Hatred, I don't like to.
You have experienced a lot of hatred during your life.
Yeah, but
that you want.
Because hate is a big word.
Hate is a big word.
It's
I
a
agree.
strong word. So it's like sometimes you just say you hate someone or hate something without even meaning you hate that or hate them.
Just through maybe anger
Yeah.
would make you say that you hate someone.
Yeah.
'Cause
But I don't hate nobody, even if they did me wrong, because I get over it and I forgive. That's the only way you can like move forward.
move forward, yeah. Otherwise you'll be carrying that grudge inside of you. Oh, I hate someone.
And that
blah,
will
blah.
only destroy you and not the person you're hating.
So it's a good thing you're a guest today. So now people get to know, like, besides you on this side, who you really are on the other side. Right.
That's
Okay.
true.
So what about like forms, like when you talk experience, like through your life, right? I feel like no matter what you do, like as you grow older, you realize that a lot of people bring unnecessary, for example, hate towards you.
Yeah, that's true.
How do you respond to that?
I used to like let it consume me and like think about it and like getting sad over it or something. But now I just have learned that not everybody gonna like you.
Yeah, that's true.
As you don't like everybody.
Yeah.
There are some people you don't like. The same goes to everybody else. Not everybody gonna like you.
But knowing you, I have the advantage. I know that you're usually open to most people.
Yeah.
But if somebody like steps on you or you feel like somebody is unfair in such a situation,
Then
but that's my observation then.
Yeah, but that's true. When somebody like steps over my boundaries and my lines, then I'ma react or say something. But otherwise, I'm just like, I like to meet people without judging, or even if like I meet someone and I've heard about them, I like to just start with a fresh set of
start.
eyes.
Yeah.
a fresh
That's what
beginning.
somebody else said about that
Yeah.
person won't
Doesn't
influence your decision on how you view
Yeah.
that person.
I don't like to let that control what I think about someone, because people will talk shit about everyone. Even if I've heard shit about me.
That makes you surprise yourself.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I did that. Oh, is that honest?
And then sometimes
Yeah.
I wish I did that. You know,
Yeah.
since
Yeah.
because-
It's like, oh, okay.
So then I would say that you're not a really jealous person, but what do you feel like in the society? What makes people jealous of each other?
I think comparing yourself to someone.
Mm.
If you could compare your life or like where you are in life to another person,
Yeah.
then you become jealous of what they have because you think you don't have it.
So the best way to avoid jealousy is not to look around at
Yeah,
other people.
and don't compete with nobody else. You can compete with yourself, but if you start competing with other people
Yeah.
and you think they're winning, then you're gonna start like getting jealous of them, and
And then the person will notice.
yeah, and then
Yeah.
hatred begins to come in the picture. So I think you just like need to, because sometimes you convince yourself that somebody else's life is better than yours without even knowing what their life is like. You just look at pictures or look at the social medias, and
That's not the reality of things.
Yeah,
Yes.
because you can take a nice picture, but like in reality you're sad, or
You're
like it's not that pretty in real life.
Yeah. But you've been living in like different communities. Like now
Yeah.
you're living in Bergen, you know, and I feel like Bergen has a community and a culture of
Yeah.
itself and things like that. Like, do you have opinion maybe that the way things are set up like here in Bergen
Yeah.
is like it can cause a lot of confusion, greed, and jealousy and hatred?
You have like big personalities in this town. It's not big enough for everyone in this small
little bubble.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a small bubble, and everybody likes to talk shit about each other. Even though they're friends, they will still talk shit about them.
Yes, they gonna do
And
it.
then it goes around, and people start talking about it, and then it gets bigger. But in Oslo, for example, it's much bigger. So it's if somebody is talking shit over there, you can go over there, and you don't gonna hear it.
But what if you just stay in the middle?
Yeah, even if you say in the middle, you're
Used to
not
be.
gonna hear it because it's big enough for everybody.
People don't have time to like go
Yeah.
talk. Even they talk shit, like
Yeah.
even it will go around, but it take a
Yeah,
while
yeah,
till they come back.
And
you know?
you're busy, so you don't have the time to like sit down and talk shit about. And
So what
but
do you
in
feel?
Bergen,
Mm.
I think people get bored real quick,
They
so
get
they
bored,
start
huh?
like spreading different things, and then it gets bigger than it was. Because when someone says something, and then everybody knows about that information, then it becomes true.
Even if it's not
yeah,
true.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, I feel with information, we just say like the story maybe is like 1% true,
Yeah.
but by every person the story goes to, they're
Yeah.
adding 10% of
It's
their
like
story.
it gets
10%.
different and different for every person that hears this. It's like
The whispering game.
whispering, and then the word
Mm.
and the sentence will keep changing for every time the
Yeah.
information getting spread. So but I like Bergen. The people here are really nice.
You know, if you find the
They're
right
nice.
people, I feel,
Yeah.
then you're in safe hands. You
And
know?
then it's like when you find a friend group,
Mm.
the people here are very good at taking care of each other
Yeah.
or checking up on each other and like being there for each other.
And then here you
Compared
can
to
land
Oslo.
in many situations where even
Yeah.
you have problems with people or something like that, but no matter what, you're gonna end up like being
Yeah.
with those people. And then when you are with those people, it's all about being the bigger man
Yeah, that's true.
or bigger woman. So for now, we will say we got a little bit good info about Vanessa that probably I didn't know
Also.
about too myself, you know.
Yeah.
So we are sharing this info together, my people.
Yeah.
And thank you for now.
Yeah,
As
thank you
know,
for having me.
Let's catch up. Let's catch up, tell 'em. Yeah. Let's catch up.
Welcome back, and it was fun. We just had our host, and today she was our special guest, Vanessa. But life goes on, we have to continue. And our next guest is Mr. Big Man himself, Alfred. Welcome, bro.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes,
What's
sir.
up? Yeah, what's up?
Welcome. How are you doing?
I'm doing alright.
You doing good?
alright.
Yeah, nice. Yes.
I'm alright. You?
So, I'm perfect.
Hey, long time, man, long time.
I'm happy to see you. You see the smile on my face?
Of course, I see you. Man.
I see us too.
Yeah,
Okay,
I see you,
we're
man,
happy
I
to see
see you.
each other.
Yeah, man.
So, how have you been?
I'm just working.
Working, yeah? Doing your thing?
Doing my thing.
What do you work with, sir?
I do construction. You know?
Construction.
Yeah, man.
Tough guy.
Of course, man.
You wanna flex for the camera? My man, you say less. Okay, let's go. Okay, cut.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
man.
nah, but construction.
Yeah, man.
That's a very heavy job, I would
It's
say.
very hard, you know. It's very hard, especially in Bergen. It's always raining.
Always raining.
I'm in January in Norway.
Yeah.
It's always raining in Norway. It's snow.
How long have you been doing it?
5-6 years now.
5-6
Yeah,
years.
6
Okay.
years. Yeah, man.
So you don't complain anymore. It's just your everyday norm. You just wake up.
I mean,
Go to
I don't
work.
complain. I mean, if I complain, it's up to me because
Yeah.
it's my
but it's fun.
Yeah, they pay a lot, you know. That's
Oh,
the only
that's
thing.
the-
That's the only thing, you know.
That's the only thing,
But
okay.
as long as they pay cash, that's the
I
only
got my
thing.
paper, I'll do
That's
anything.
the only thing, man. Yeah, man. Yeah.
But it's a very interesting, like, it's a very interesting field that you're in.
Yeah,
construction and
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
There are many black people like me and you in Bergen,
So
right?
much, so much.
But how many do you see in construction? Not
Two,
so
three,
much.
not
Two,
too much,
three.
you know, because like I feel like we blacks that live in Bergen or in Norway, we kind of lazy. I think, you know.
You say lazy is the issue.
Lazy because like some guys don't want to like rain, they don't want to work in the rain, you know.
Yeah.
They just want to be home, you know. So I've seen maybe twice. I think I've seen 2 people working construction. Yeah.
So basically you're telling me if somebody went all the way from Africa and came to Norway,
Yeah.
I'm like, surprise, it's cold. I can't work
They
outside.
can. They won't. They can survive. You know. They can survive.
can survive.
because like this winter was actually very cold. You know.
It was very
It's
cold.
very cold. So like I don't think black people like from Africa are gonna try to work outside so cold. You know. But I have lived here so long, so I'm used to the cold. So
You're
it
used to the cold.
helps me so lot.
I remember one time I've been working outside and it was about minus 11, 12 degrees, something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that,
yeah, yeah.
a few years ago.
Yeah.
And then a white guy actually came to me. He was like, hey, I feel sorry for you. I know your pavement is not working in your favor right now. You feel the cold maybe
Yeah.
10 times
Yeah,
more
of
than
course.
me.
It is very cold. It is very cold.
It
yeah.
is very cold,
Yeah.
but it's fun, but you enjoy it. I love to see that.
I enjoy it. Yes, I enjoy it. Yeah.
I love to see that. And you actually show me example like to people like, hey,
Mm.
I've been doing this for 5-6 years. So you actually giving it a try
Yeah.
is not an issue.
No, it's not. It's
Not
not.
an issue.
No.
Okay, so today's topic lies around greed.
Great. Check. Yeah.
Let's just start with greed.
Great. All right.
But how do you feel about greed, like in the society you around, and like, do you feel like greed is like a major factor that goes around without even people like not even saying it, but you can feel like maybe it's there in the air.
Yeah. It is so many greed in this society.
What
we live
causes
in.
people
Yeah.
to be greedy?
Yeah, people are very greedy because like, I at the same time I understand them because. God.
You understand them? I love that you understand them. Why they're greedy?
I understand them because
Tell me, and
because,
make
I
me
mean,
understand now.
Okay, it depends, you know. It depends what you mean by greed, you know. Because if I'm greedy, you know, like, for example, like my material stuff, I love to share, you know, I love to share.
Yeah.
But greed can be like, for example, my girlfriend, for example, right? I don't share my girlfriend, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I can be greedy with that, you know what I'm saying, you know, right? But when
You can take it up, but
I'll
not
be
my
like,
girl,
I'll be
bro.
like, that's mine, that's mine,
mine.
that's mine, you know what I'm saying? So I can be greedy with that, you know.
But
when it
when
comes-
you say that's mine, what are you trying to refer?
I'm trying to like
Where are you holding it now?
everywhere, you know, everywhere.
Everywhere.
Hey, no way, you know, like give me 5 meter, you know, 5 meter, you know. What I'm saying?
Yeah, I love it.
But like greed could be like sharing, you know. I love to share, you know. I love to share. When I have something, I love to share because I feel like sharing is caring, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes some people don't have it, you know, so you just have to like don't be greedy, you know. If you have it, share, you know.
Do you feel like this society is a greedy society?
Yeah, of course.
Like
Yeah.
now you're referring to like everyone in the society,
Not-
no matter
not-
if you are Utlane.
No, not
or,
everyone. Not everyone. Everyone is not greedy. You cannot put everyone in
No,
one
I mean
place,
like
you know?
the major picture.
Yeah.
Like it's about getting your own
Yeah,
all
yeah,
the time.
yeah.
Like you have to.
Yeah, for example, like in Norway, you know, like people have to work for themselves, you know.
Yeah.
You don't have to like, you can work for someone, you know. So if I'm working for myself, you know, and then someone comes to me, hey bro, can I have some money or can you share with me? Like I won't show to them like I'm greedy, but I might give, but in my head I'll be like, this guy loves to pay, you know, this guy loves to pay.
Okay, you know, I think you're a good guy to ask money, bro. You will say yes,
Yeah, I'll say,
and
but
you'll
like,
keep your thoughts to
yeah,
your
I'll be
head.
like, damn,
Okay.
this guy loves to pay, you know. But at the same time, I feel like we should like care for everyone. We should care for one another. You know? That's what matters, you know. Like
That's great. So then jealousy goes like, then you won't be a person with jealousy if you say like, okay, maybe I am greedy, but I still give. So when it comes to jealousy, does that influence decisions with people and things like that?
I have never experienced jealousy because I'm not a jealous person, you know.
Let's go back to your girlfriend.
Yeah,
Is the
that's
jealousy
different.
there?
That of course, it is a jealousy. If you have a girlfriend that's so beautiful, of course you're gonna be jealous. You know what I'm saying? But for me, I don't jealous people. For example, like I don't envy people. Like if you have something, I don't want to be like, oh, that's gonna have something. You know, how to like, oh my god, you know. I'll be happy for you. You know, if you have something, I'll be like, oh, that's great. Yeah, you work for it, so you deserve it. You know.
So it inspires you.
Yeah, of course, yeah. So I won't be like, damn, gift, have something, you know, I want to fight for it. No. It helps me, you know, like, okay, you know what, you have it, you know. If you can do it, I can do it, you know. But I don't jealous in a negative way, you know. I jealous in a positive way, you know.
Yes.
To encourage me to do something more.
Yes.
So yeah.
So there's a good form of jealousy, you would say.
Yeah. They have a good form of jealousy.
We just invented a word.
Yeah.
Good jealousy.
Good jealousy.
And there's bad jealousy.
They have good jealousy.
And
They have bad jealousy. They have good jealousy. They have bad jealousy. But me, when I'm jealous of someone, I don't jealous them in a bad way. I jealous them in a good way, you know, because
To motivate yourself.
Yeah.
He can do it. I can do it.
Yeah. But when I say I can do it, it's not like I want to show that okay, I have to do it because he's doing it. You know, it makes me okay. If my guy can do it, and have the time to do it, why not me? You know, I can do it too. You know, to show okay, you know. But I don't want to jealousy because I'm gonna jealous him too. You know, he's too bad. You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
So I want you to jealousy because I have something against you. It makes me because it encourages me to want to do it more, you know.
Not knowing you, so I know you, but I don't know you like so well. But I think I just discovered something. You have a lot of humanity inside of you.
Yeah.
You care a lot about.
Yeah.
So do you care about yourself?
Of course, man.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, you know. No, I mean like you have to care for yourself to care for someone, you know. If you don't care for yourself, how will you care for me, you know?
That's true.
So you have to like care for yourself first, and then if you know how to care for yourself, you're gonna know how to care for someone else, you know. So I feel like you have to care for yourself first to know how to care for someone else, you know. So I feel like when it comes to me, I love to take care of myself, you know. I love to take care of myself to show, yeah.
But when you say you love to take care of yourself, what do you mean? Like, okay. I know you took a shower before you came.
No. I mean like yeah, man. Yeah, when I say I love to take care of myself, it's like I love to look nice, you know.
Yeah, nice, yeah.
Always they say because they say your first expression, that's what matters, you know. So I love to look nice, and then I love to just take care of myself, like in a way like to feel happy, you know. Because if you're not happy, you know, be.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love that.
So yeah.
So I'm guessing you know a lot of people, like for example in like Black African community, Arab community, and you've seen a lot, you've experienced a lot.
Yeah.
What's the one thing you would say that you find it's a very common thing that they can't break? Like you feel like people are maybe not honest, people spread too much rumors, people are just jealous of other people for no reason, you know. There can be a lot. Is there anything like you always like look at like, okay, this is something we can do, like we can make it better as a community?
I feel like we black people should come together, you know, like listen to one another. Like for example, if you have an opinion, actually listen to your opinion, you know.
Yes.
If I have an opinion, listen to my opinion, comes together, find a solution to the problems, you know.
Yes.
Because I don't think there's problems in this generation. It's us with the problems, you know. You know what I'm saying? Because if you have like bad thought of me, you know, you're gonna keep it to yourself. You're gonna like having it in your hair all the time, you know, like one of.
That's not healthy.
Yeah, I feel that guy. He thinks good. He thinks good. Yeah.
Look at him.
Yeah, look at him.
Yeah, he's taking care of himself.
You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
So, but you have to like stop the jealousy, you know, and like come together, work together, find solution to the problems we have. I feel like it's gonna be okay, you know. It's gonna be alright. Yeah, we'll come together, you know.
I love that. Come
together, yeah.
Yes, but we're gonna have a next guest very soon. So
Yeah.
for now,
Yeah.
I will say goodbye
Bye-bye.
until later.
Thank you,
My man.
thank you,
Alright,
thank
bro.
you.
Thank you for
Thank
coming.
you very much, man. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
See ya.
Let's catch up. Let's catch up, tell 'em. Yeah. Let's catch up.
Once again, we have to say thank you to Alfred. And now for our final guest today. Drum roll. And it's the CEO, the founder, the presenter of Let's Catch Up. It's David!
You good?
I'm good, bro. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Welcome.
This corona.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Welcome
We have to be
to your own show.
Thank you. Thank you.
How does that feel?
It feels good.
What I love about it, you have opened the platform
Yeah.
for the normal people.
What? Hold up.
The me's and you's, the who's, like
The local.
the local to have their own voice, to have their own opinion. But we need to know a little bit more about who is David. What made David come to this point that he wanted to give the children a voice?
Well, it's not only for the children. It's to also help to gain more knowledge.
To
the
gain more
parents.
knowledge.
Because what makes David is because I've been through a lot of experience, both work, relationship, families, and there's
Yes.
been like a lot of negative downfall. And when I'm able to raise myself up, thanks be glory be to God, I came to the realization that I only need one thing, and that is a platform where I can help everybody that has been in the
Yes.
same situation I've been in.
Yes,
That's the only way I can give back to the community.
I love that. I love that though.
Because I won't lie, I've done a lot of mistakes, done a lot of wrong, done a lot of criminal stuff I'm not proud of.
Yeah.
But for me to sit down and have these regret feelings, what I do is I accepted my mistakes,
Yes.
I accepted my wrongdoings, and everybody that hurt, I already call them, apologize, and everybody that is there for me, I bring them along when I'm starting the project.
I love
And
that.
I think that's the most important aspect of the right thing, because I don't forget those who were there for me when I was down.
Yeah.
And most people do that.
And now you want to take everyone with you
Everyone with me.
up.
Yes.
I love that. So, what was there anything in specific that said to you that you wanted to say to yourself? You know what? It's not only me that have opinions in this world. There are many other people that have
Well-
opinion, but their voices are never heard.
Yes. When I fell down, I was in the street Brugata. And when you go down to Brugata, it means people look at you as a destructive guy. They
You
think
mean
that-
like fell down as a,
Yeah, I fell down as like
you tripped on your shoe or something?
something like that.
Something like
Yeah,
that.
or when you
okay.
fell down, you see money on the way, you're like, oops. Something like that.
Yeah, that
But
kind of one.
when you're down there, people look at you different way. And the way they look at you is like you're not part of the society.
Okay,
You
yes.
understand? And when you want to talk, they think like, okay, you're a donkey, you take this, you take joy, you know, they think different about you. That they have so many excuses of why they cannot help you, and they have so many excuses of why they don't want to create a conversation.
Which was your previous life, and now you have gone past that, and now you want to change things
I wanna
more in
change
a
that
positive way.
Yeah.
And hoping that people, you don't need them to see it, but you hope they can see and maybe inspire other people,
I
you'd
hope
say.
it's like people can start communicating, talking now. That's the
Communication.
main problem, because people doesn't know how to talk. They always feel like, I understand is that when they talk, they get rejected.
Yes.
Their emotions and feelings get rejected. It's like, if I come and talk to you when we are drinking alcohol, you're like, oh, he's just talking because of alcohol.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
I
like,
know
oh,
what
he's
you
just
mean.
talking because of this. Or he's just talking because he needs something. Or she needs something. Or, you know, there's always something.
There's always
is
the
some-
agenda.
Yeah, and that is something I want to change. Like, if we remove that something and we start doing, we actually start helping people.
Normalize talking.
Yeah.
Normalize opening
To
yourself.
It's not about opening, but you have to accept.
And not to be scared
Yeah,
to say how you feel.
exactly.
Which only can make you a better person, because it's like a relief too. I would say.
Yeah, it's a relief. It's like, for example, I'm gonna give you an example. I cheated on my ex and I told her, yo, I cheated and it's over. Bam. And it was a relief.
You told you actually cheated.
Yeah, I told her straight up, yes, I cheated. I
Guys,
showed her.
tell your ex if you cheated and you
No,
cheated.
yeah, tell your girl, if you cheated or if you do somebody wrong, just be open up and tell the person like, yo, I did something wrong. This was the reason. If the person doesn't want to listen, fuck off.
Fuck off.
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G. Snoop Dogg.
But since you said ex, how did that go?
Well,
Well.
well, first of all, to my ex, is
You apologize maybe?
I just want to apologize to each and every one, but especially the last one.
Yeah.
She was a good girl, but it's like when you build yourself all the way here, and for me, I'm a leader,
Yes.
and it's like I act. I don't wait for people to do. I can guide, I can cheat. but
Tell me
after-
about it, I know.
You understand? So it's like I need a woman who can have that same instinct.
Yes, sir.
Because now I'm not another guy that just do what I want to do and go to work, come back home, baby, chill, no.
But if I may ask, do you judge on time or do you judge on progress?
I judge on the progress. I see the effort people put in. Because it's easy to communicate, but then at the end of the day, it's the result that we make like, okay, if the person like start contributing in Facebook cooking
Yes.
or cleaning without you asking for it, and it happen like continuously, you're like, okay, this person is doing this. You will notice it automatically, and that's like a motivation for that sparks to keep flowing. It's not all about the cooking. It's not about communicating. Is the person real honest? Is the person this? It's like once you get that, you have the strength to continue that.
You start at one point and then you have to build yourself slowly or fast, but as long as you're building.
But slowly. I always recommend slowly.
Okay, so you've lived Oslo, Christian,
I live in
Stavanger, man.
Okay, I live in
and now you lived in
Hamar.
Bergen. or
Hedmark,
Hamar?
represent Hedmark, my school.
Yeah.
Hamar school, Luton.
Yeah.
And then Tønsberg. Big shout out to all my guys and down there that supported me. Nasir, Samir, Ali, Nat, all of them when I started. Even Williams Gomez, the next state minister of Norway, hopefully. Politician, the black guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, after Tønsberg, it was Oslo. After Oslo, it was Stavanger. And then I landed here.
So with so much different places and opinions, like since we're talking about jealousy, hatred, and greed, what have you learned from your experience going and traveling different places and living and just in
Well,
general? To
I
where you are
realized
today?
that people are just jealous, hatred because of laziness.
For laziness.
Yes.
So you mean like if you're doing something good and you're working and then somebody's there not doing something good, instead of acting on it themselves, then they just use jealousy as a mechanism.
Yeah, to
Okay.
stop you for what you're doing. It's like a distraction they create.
And how do you respond to that?
Well, those who know me in Bergen know I'm very hard.
I love that you just laughed before you answer that. Okay, yes.
They know I'm hard and I stand by it. And how I respond to that is I push them away intentionally. Like I see them coming and I push them away before they even enter my door.
Okay, so you see the vision. Like,
I see the moment they say hi, I know what's up. You know.
So then you lock,
I
and
just
then you
lock the
throw
door.
away the key.
No, I don't draw the key. The key is there.
Your key is
I
there.
peep on the window like, okay,
Okay.
maybe some changes.
Yeah, just in case, you know.
You know. Everybody deserves a second chance, but they have to earn it.
You have to, and
That's why I don't throw away the key. The key is, the door will always
I
be
love
there,
that.
but I have to protect the people that's inside.
Are you referring to like friends, family, and
Everybody.
girlfriends, everybody?
Everybody. It's like,
Everybody.
I can never have a favorite.
So you have a big heart.
I'm a big heart for everybody. It's like if somebody do me wrong, I don't care about the person. I always do good to the next person.
So you don't focus on hatred either.
Nah, I just feel like those, as I said, those people who hate jealous, it's out of lazy because I noticed, especially in Oslo, in Stavanger, people who have, especially in Stavanger, everybody have everything,
Yeah.
and there's a little bit of jealousy there, but the
Okay.
hatred is a lot there because they won't have the same, they don't have the same brand, they want to eat at the same restaurant, they want to go out and spend 30,000 in a bar, you understand?
So it's a competition basically.
It's a competition that creates all this jealousy, hatred, and the weak point is when people is like they don't have patience,
Yeah.
and that's the main issue here. Because without patience, It's easy to create hate, jealousy. It's easy for you to talk about anybody negatively. But if you have patience, you keep waiting, and you have to have like a belief system. For me, I believe in God, so I always pray to God every day. So when I have that belief system, it keeps me waiting. So I always focus on my work. I always focus on my purpose.
Since you're not a greedy person and you have this platform,
Yeah.
what would you love to do with this platform as time goes on? Where do you see? Where do you see?
This platform, I'm gonna make it simple. It's basically start with the black urban communities, the black people in the community.
The reasoning being?
The reason why is because black people have a lot of hatred, jealousy, and a lot of dramas, unnecessary drama, and all of that is because of laziness.
Laziness. Okay.
Yeah. And that's why I want to create a platform, because I speak to a lot of females, Africans, and I see that they have passion, they want to do something, but their men is stopping them.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
And it's not only the women, friends too, they want to, but it's like, even me, I went through the same thing. I want to do something, but my friends, they bring me down. I even have an idea in Transplant with events and everything, then my friends told my idea, instead for him to work with me.
Then they just took it.
He just took it, and they didn't even support the idea. You understand? So I noticed like there's a lot of that in the black community. That's why if you ask yourself how many black entrepreneurs have actually made it in Norway, the number is 0.
And you are not racist, right?
Nope.
I think we need to get that on camera before people start thinking like, oh yeah, he's like this and that.
Okay, understand? It's like we all have the same similar problems, but we are too blind to see it. We focus on the money, material, and what they got, what they don't have. And I feel like it's unfair for people to judge others based on the appearance.
Like you feel like people judge you just because you look like this, and then already they've made up an agenda in their head. This person.
And then the way and the repetition that goes around about you.
Okay, me and my bald head. What do you think people think at first?
I know the person. I'm not African. The person will think it's just a pump.
In my head, I'm like, God damn! Like I've been bored for 15 years. Can you please do that?
And then it looks like you are not gonna have a gray hair.
I'm preventing it.
Yeah, it shows responsibility, it shows maturity when you're bald here. It's like I'm not a lot of men when they grow, they cut their hair, they look different.
Yeah, but I was just saying, like, as you say, like, people are very like, they can generalize, they just look at you. But I know what you mean. Like, I won't lie, the first time I saw it, I was like, wow, that guy's a lot of hair.
The first people say this guy's crazy.
Like, don't you always say, wow, you get a wow. But okay, David, thank you very much. Thank you very much. We all won't be here without this gentleman here. We appreciate him so much. And yes, the show shall continue. Thank you for now.
We'll continue.
Let's catch up. Let's catch up, tell them. Yeah. Let's catch up.
Welcome back, folkens.
Thank you.
Welcome to Bergen to Let's Catch Up. Once again. Och det är ganska bra den här gången vi har we have a lot of opinions. Idag vill bara vi ska snacka om showen.
No, this time is good. Like the guests, the viewers, they get the chance to get to know us. They don't understand why we're doing what we're doing.
Okay, who is you?
Who is me? Who is you? I'm Dave. Dave. Slide in my DM.
Who is she? Hey, a fly will come in your mouth. We ska vara super ambitious. Or say like in 1 year or 2 year time, like where do we see ourselves?
Well,
I can like imagine that we can be a platform where people can go to look at, to get like some tips and like learn, educate themselves. Yeah.
But I feel like maybe like the guests should always be, or not always, but always try to give a voice to the normal people.
Hold up, wait a minute. Wow.
You will say the nobodies in society. Not only people that are on the top. Of course, you love to hear people on the top and how you made it to the top and everything like that, but they have a different opinion of life than you have opinions.
It's hard to compare yourself or like to relate to celebrity because they don't live the same life as you do.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's why this show is not for celebrities. Fuck off.
You crazy.
Well,
We will make you a celebrity.
we are the celebrity. We the local people are the celebrity.
Just
Without
close-
us, there's no celebrity. But yeah, the goal is to go forward and not backward. So to go forward, you need to find the right people. But finding right people is one thing. The main job lies on yourself.
And the most important thing, maybe thing like for us too, is like you wonder why these people are speaking in English, you're in Norway, but to connect with everybody and make everybody understand the person in Sweden, the person in
Yeah.
It's not only to
And we have
connect, it's
families.
to
Then we have
all over the
families.
country, so we want them to understand what we are talking about.
yeah.
we want them, especially those in Africa, those in America, they want to give them a piece of Norway.
I've lived in Norway for almost like 8 years, 10 years. I've never seen homeless people outside. You know, I've never seen homeless people like. In Norway they take care of like the homeless. You know.
Yeah.
I was in the US 5-6 years ago. In New York, everywhere I go, you see homeless there. Homeless there, you know. So and I was like, do we even have homeless people in Norway? But we do have homeless people.
It's like it's up to you if you want to be homeless.
Yeah. That's the thing. You know?
Let's catch up. Let's catch up, tell 'em. Yeah. Let's catch up.
Yeah, Liberian and Australian, we're kind of brothers and sisters.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we are.
So like you might see Liberian going to Australia to marry, you know. So we take ourselves to be one people, you know. So it's just kind of like Sweden and Norway, it's the neighbors, you know. So the same.
But it's crazy how racist people are when it comes to marriage and shit like that. Because even in Africa, you can't just go marry another country. Because they will think like
No, but it depends because my country we don't care. We can marry white people, we can marry black people, we can marry Indian people. You know what I'm saying? We don't care. You know, that's my guy. He knows. You know, so we don't.
Anything that's going on with
Yeah, we don't discriminate. You know, as long as the person have money. You know,
like my experience, like like especially in the regions, I feel like you get respected more if you do something.
yeah.
If you just sit on your ass, they don't have respect for you.
Yeah.
True.
That's
I think
how-
they are racist in Norway, but
They are racist in a good way.
It's not like America. You see the police killing black people.
You know, where like in the US, if it's called, if still the police, fuck the police, that's gonna be a loud word. But you know, we can be the fuck the police. Be okay, thank you.
Everybody's scared of what they don't know.
Yeah.
Like, hey, if you just threw me in China, you think I'll be comfortable?
No.
You know? I'll be like, what the hell is going on here? You know?
They're not used to it.
Because you're not used to it.
Yeah.
But once you get used to it, then. But that's why I feel like the older generation are more like, more like. But the younger generation, they grew up amongst us, you know. Let me tell you something crazy. I have a cousin, right? No names mentioned. She's white, right? So one day she says to me, she sends a message, I'm at Nav. Nav doesn't help me. It only helps black people. And then when you talk to a black person, it's like, Nav doesn't help. They only help
Only white
Norwegian.
people, yeah.
I'm like, hey, Nav ain't helping nobody if you ain't helping yourself.
That's the thing, you know. That's the thing.
And the one thing I learned from now, they say that they can give you a house, they can give you a place to stay, food, shelter, but if you want job, they can even help you to guide you how to get a job, but you have to get the job yourself.
Yeah.
If you want anything else, you have to get it yourself, and that's where people become ignorant.
It's just like a girl, you know, when you, like we guys say, hey, if you don't throw a shot, you won't score.
Exactly.
You know? But guys, they want to throw a shot, just the girls in the DM. Throw that shit to work. CV.
They don't want to do the preparation. They just want to shoot.
Just in case it bounces in the ring.
I can jump like I can jump. Dunk.
Let's catch up. Let's catch up, tell 'em. Yeah. Let's catch up.
Welcome back, and the final part of today's episode of Let's Catch Up, we're going to introduce all our guests together, starting off with Vanessa. And straight after that, we have Mr. Alfred. And last but not least, Mr. David.
Thank you.
Welcome back, people. You good?
Thank you.
Do you mind a little bit maybe distance between you?
Yeah.
Distance, you know? So, how did you guys enjoy the episode today? Especially you guys, since you're on the other side of things today.
It's very interesting. It's
Very interesting on both parties. How does it feel like being a guest? Do you feel like you got to express yourself or something like that?
Express myself more.
Well, I feel it was great. It was a good experience.
It was a good experience.
So,
Not being behind the camera all the time.
And
Now
not
the people
only
get to
like-
see you.
Let me want to hear my own opinion. I have a lot of things to say, so if you want to catch up, just holler at me. I have different opinions.
And Alfred?
I mean, it was very nice. It was good experience. Yeah. Love it. Yeah.
But sticking on today's topic, is there anything specific you guys would like to get off your chest, maybe?
I think it's important to talk about those kind of things because we don't think about it all the time.
Yeah? It's not something like it's not a day-to-day conversation that you
it's
have
not.
with people around. Maybe it's something that you have just inside of you.
I feel like this type of conversation is mostly for families.
It's for families.
Especially I would
Because they
recommend-
open themselves a little bit more up.
And I would recommend the leader, it may be the father or the mother, to take an act and say, okay, gather the whole family and say, let's have a topic, let's discuss how you guys feel. How do you guys feel about hate? Do you guys feel anybody in the family have hate? Do you feel anybody in the family support or not support? That's how we start.
And family usually let you speak your mind without even judging.
Yeah.
So we can say we are a family show in a way.
It's not a family show.
Yeah, we are family. We are
Except for
family.
my daddy jokes.
We need a little bit dirt inside too. Spice things up.
Spicy.
Spice it. Alfred, is there anything you will leave this episode thinking like, okay, I learned something special today?
Yeah, as Darby said, you know, like we have to like be able to like express ourselves with the feelings, you know.
Yeah.
Because I feel that sometimes people are very scared to like express, you know, especially like
Especially guys.
Yeah, especially guys, you know, and especially African parents, you know, because some African parents, you know, they think they are always right, you know.
Yeah.
They think they're always right, you know. They think like the child is always wrong, but sometimes it keeps the child have this crush in them, you know, because I want to express myself to my parents or my friends, you know, but I can't because I'm scared to like to hurt their feelings.
Yeah, because
So
in a way you already know what
yeah.
they would think of it or something like that.
So
Yeah.
I feel like this episode and these shows makes all us young and
So
old
basically,
people.
when your father see you on the show here, like, Alfred, let's talk.
yeah.
Alfred, we need to talk.
Where's my bed? No. Yeah, but that was before, you know. But I feel like now my family, like, I feel like they understand things differently, you know, because we live in this country.
Yeah.
That children have rights to express themselves, you know.
And freedom of speech is.
Yeah, freedom of speech, you know. So I feel like this guy came with the idea, you know, to make us like be able to express ourselves. So I feel like it's a good topic for this show, you know.
Because at the end of the day, it's very important. Like it's like something in the air, but I feel like jealousy is a major factor.
Yeah,
Like,
especially
in the
everybody.
community.
Especially everybody that's a little jealous.
Not only Bergen, like
But let's
in general.
let's focus on where
In
we
general,
are.
like
Where we are.
Let's focus on where we are.
Who we know.
Yeah, who we know, yeah.
We can talk about all other
Hey guys,
places.
you
but
know
let's
yourself,
focus-
you know. No.
Let's focus on
You know yourself, you know.
You know yourself,
You know,
people.
you know yourself.
Yeah.
I'm not saying this because I'm with you guys, but I feel like you guys.
No, we don't think you're kissing our ass right now.
Continue, keep on.
So if we put those three on the table, we
Yeah.
put greed,
Mhm.
jealousy,
Yeah.
and hatred.
Yeah.
What goes first for you? Like what would you love
First
to
is
minus
greed.
first?
Well, first is the greed.
Minus the greed first.
That's where the seed grows. The greed comes from inside. The
Mm-hmm.
greed is the seed of the hatred and jealousy.
Mm.
Yes, and because since greed is like you have to give, and a lot of people don't like to give. So I will start with greed, and then I will go with the jealousy
And jealousy.
before the hatred comes in. Because why jealousy? After greed,
So this is a family.
yeah.
Okay, basically.
The same
Basically.
thing.
So I can just put them back together like this.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because one leads to another and another one leads
Yeah.
to another.
Mm.
Okay. Which one is the most, like Vanessa, you say like, this one is the one that I can't stand or tolerate the most between those? Because even though they're family, but there's one that just sit there on top, on the iceberg, like Titanic is about to come.
Maybe jealousy, because jealousy can create a lot of other feelings. If you're like jealous of, for example, David, then that jealousy will turn into hatred.
Because it won't give you like an open mind to when you.
And when you hate someone, you get greedy with them. You don't want to give them what you have.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
So mostly jealousy.
And you, Alfred?
I feel it's hate.
Hate.
Yeah, hate. Because hate is a very strong word. But if someone hates you, they're gonna show you no matter what. They might not show you, but their action shows that they actually hate you. Because if I hate David, for example, if I hate David, and then David called me, but David won't know I hate him, and he called me, Alfred, do you want to come to my show? I mean, I won't show him, but I'll be like,
You're a hypocrite.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So hate I feel like, I don't know, but hate, for me, hate comes first, I don't tolerate hate. If you hate me, tell me in my face, Alfred, I don't like you.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, to wrap up the show today, we're gonna have a little game. So, since we're in the topic of greed, hatred, and the last thing, whatever it was,
Greed, hatred, and jealousy.
and jealousy. Thank you very much, David. We're gonna continue, so we're gonna say anything that is bad words in the sense of those, right? So we can just take it like in a semicircle, so it's much easier.
Yeah.
Okay, we start with the simple words. I'll start with jealousy. Is bad.
Anger.
Is bad.
Crazy, man.
Is bad.
Jealousy.
You're out, girl.
You're out. You're not expressing
Envying people for no reason is bad.
Fear is bad.
Sad. It's bad.
Sad?
Yeah.
Being sad?
Yeah.
Okay. Dishonesty is bad.
Brutal honesty is good.
Disrespect is bad. Disrespect.
You're out. That's not a bad thing. Disrespect is bad.
Yeah.
Not being
Brutal honesty
loyal
can be
is
bad.
bad.
Brutal honesty can be bad.
Misunderstanding is bad.
Ooh. Craziness is bad.
Jealousy is bad.
Game over. I
What?
win once again.
How?
Because jealousy was the first thing I said.
But I didn't know.
And that's it for
flip back.
today. If you don't know, now you know. Alfred,
Alfred, so
let's catch up next time on Let's Catch Up.
Next week.
Same place, same time, same people, different hosts. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode.
No.
Adios.
Same host but different guests.
But different guests. There, it's a wrap.
it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Let's catch up.
Let's catch up. Let's catch up, tell 'em. Yeah. Let's catch up.